So, let's talk about the collab of Blue Archive and World of Warships. Now, right before I go rant about and start screaming, because I don't have a mic on me and my phone is kind of far away, so you can see my whole body and stuff. I'm all up for it actually. World of Warships and Blue Archive, I'm all up for it. I've downloaded World of Warships just because of the event. And yeah, I'll see if I can get the characters because my laptop is very old. Like much older than me. I think. Like this thing is very old. And I don't think it will smoothly run World of Warships, but I'll just see if it actually runs smoothly or not. And if it does, well, I don't think I'm gonna be sleeping tonight. But yeah, I'm actually up for it. I'm not actually mad about it. I'm actually more confused about it. So this is what's the video about. The confusion of Blue Archive and World of Warships. Now let's go back a little bit. A long time ago, one of the few collabs with World of Warships was Azure Lane, which totally makes sense because Azure Lane is about a bunch of waifus that are warships. So yes, it does make sense. Now it's not also a new thing where animes collabs with other video games like shooters. Like take Arc Knights for example. They collabed with R6 a long time ago, in which Arc Knights is all about military and stuff, so it only makes sense. COD Mobile with Girls Frontline. It totally also makes sense because Girls Frontline is about girls shooting each other with guns. Then we have Blue Archive and World of Warships. It does not make sense because Blue Archive is about a bunch of waifus shooting each other over territory like it's Arkham City. It does not make sense. I mean, sure, there is a character where her ability is, say, calling in cannons. But those cannons are from the land. They're not from the sea. I mean, if it was World of Tanks and Blue Archive, it totally makes sense because there is a tank in Blue Archive, which totally makes sense. But World of Warships and Blue Archive, how does that make sense? It does not make sense. Like, come on. Yeah, am I the only one that thinks that does not make sense? Why Blue Archive is collabing with World of Warships? Like, there's no warships in Blue Archive. I don't think there is. I've never seen one. I don't think there is one. I mean, it's in the middle of the desert. Where do you get the water? It's in the middle of the desert. Where would the ship sail in the middle of the desert? It doesn't make sense. Like what? There's another character. There's going to be a new character in Blue Archive where she calls in backup and then a big ass ship flows right through the ground. Like the Flying Dutchman or that one airship from Avengers. It does not make sense, really. If it was World of War tanks, it would make sense. But no, it does. I mean, they could also do collab with R6 too, Blue Archive and R6 because Hoshino does have a shotgun. So it does actually make sense. But World of Warships got a collab with Blue Archive in which it's about boats, it's about guns. It does not make sense. So yeah, I mean, there's also Nike. Yes, I'm calling it Nike because it sounds more funny if I call it Nike. Where they also collabed with ReZero and 2B, in which it doesn't make also sense because they use swords and a whatchamacallit with the spike ball thing. I forgot that it's called. But yeah, it doesn't make sense along with the Blue Archive and World of Warships. But at the same time, actually, I'm up for it. Honestly, I love collabs. It's a nice thing to see because there's a reason for you to grind. It connects two communities together which is why people sometimes do the collabs. It's also because they want the money. Anyways, that's it for today, gents. So make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you think. And I'll see you, ladies and gents, later.